Hello, and thank you for taking time to review our second half of 2025 highlights. My name is Stephen Pryor, and I'm a lead consultant certified in Employee Central. I'm located in the UK and work for EX3, a global SAP SuccessFactors partner. We're one of the world's leading HR transformative consultancies, specializing in implementing and supporting SuccessFactors, with clients all across the globe. As part of our release coverage, I'll be reviewing some key release updates for Employee Central. For complete release updates, you can connect with us at one of our websites, or for our current clients, please reach out to your project manager or CSM. Let's begin by looking at our first highlight. Our first release updates are around the position management functionality. The first of those is that the system now validates position setup and shows errors if synchronization rules, event publishing, configurations, or right to return rule event selections are missing or inconsistent, ensuring correct setup for follow-up processes. There are also updates around a cap for the daily hierarchy adaptation job, offset at 30 days. There's a move of the position job requisition processing to scheduled job manager, and allow position moves and quick actions during manager changes. And the final update around position management is around the position quick actions now supports more field types, allowing up to 10 fields in certain templates and enable position moves during manager changes. Use cases for these updates will allow position setup validation, which will prevent errors by ensuring all required rules and configuration are correctly set. There'll be job and hierarchy updates, improves accuracy and simplifies job management during hierarchy and manager changes. And enhanced quick actions adds flexibility with more fields and options for faster position updates and manager changes. Our next update is enhancements in hire, rehire, termination, global assignments, and concurrent employment. New features now enable hiring for fixed-term contracts when the position remains active for the full duration, allowing more flexibility in managing future data positions. Also enforces role-based submissions on key employment and termination date fields in people profile to strengthen data security, and adds validation warnings to prevent overlapping global assignments and concurrent employments, improving data accuracy and compliance. Use cases for these updates include flexible fixed-term hiring. It allows the HR teams to hire employees on fixed-term contracts, even when future data positions exist. This supports scenarios like planned project roles or seasonal work when positions remain active throughout the contract. There's also more controlled field access, ensuring only authorized staff can edit sensitive employment and termination date fields, reducing risk in cases like backdated hires or terminations. There also results in conflict prevention in assignments. There's alert to HR when global assignments and concurrent employment overlap, avoiding payroll errors and compliance issues in complex workforce arrangements. Our next update is around the deductions MDF objects that come with SuccessFactors. The one-time deduction user and one-time deduction item MDF objects will no longer be used and will have end of maintenance in November 2025 and deletion in May 2027. Future setups will only use the one-time deduction object. This will simplify configuration and reduce dependency on multiple objects. From 1/2 2026, custom fields and business rules can no longer reference deprecated objects, so administration should migrate customizations to the remaining one-time object. Use cases for this. There's going to be a streamlined setup. This will mean all of our one-time deductions is managed in one single MDF object. It will improve migration readiness. We can move custom fields and rules before deprecated objects are removed. And future-proofing. It will avoid reliance on objects scheduled for deletion, giving us a more secure and best practice system going forward. Our next release update is around improved validation behavior in the hire and rehire process. Functionality improvement refers to a validating of all field values for foundation objects, generic objects, and pick lists during the hire or rehire process, even if fields haven't changed. It stops the process with an error if invalid, obsolete, or deactivated data is detected requiring correction before continuing. This will help ensure consistent and accurate employee records by preventing data discrepancies at the point of entry rather than post-save. Use cases for this will help prevent outdated data entry into our SuccessFactors system. It will ensure all valid references by blocking the rehires if linked foundation objects like department or cost centers are deactivated. This will prevent invalid references entering the system and perhaps causing reporting errors. This will also help maintain our system integrity. Detecting and preventing saving records with obsolete or invalid data during bulk hiring process, like the automatic hire. Our next update is around enhanced permission rules for accessing employee data during the rehire. Functionality here enables defining target populations for rehiring inactive employees on old or new employment through duplicate check. Users role-based permissions to verify if the user's target population includes the matched employee before allowing rehire actions. This will ensure secure and controlled rehire processes by preventing unauthorized access to sensitive employee data. As our use cases, this will help control rehire access. It will limit HR staff to rehire only employees within their assigned department or regions. It will give us more data privacy protection by preventing unauthorized users from viewing or rehiring employees outside their target population, and will help improve our compliance assurance. Our next release update is around employee data and access when on responsibility period. Functionality here limits access to employee data for managers, job relationship roles, or permission groups strictly to their defined responsibility periods, hides employee information and blocks actions outside the assigned timeframe, and enhances data security by ensuring users only access records relevant to their active responsibility. Use cases here can be beneficial around temporary project assignments in the scenario where managers have access to team data only for the duration of a project or an interim leadership role. This will allow that restriction to that access during that responsibility period. It can also be useful during role-based transitions, ensuring departing managers lose access to employee records immediately after the responsibility period ends. And also beneficial through seasonal workforce. Grant supervisors access to seasonal staff data only during the active employment periods. Our next release update is the new functionality allowing work permit records to be deleted through imports. This functionality will enable mass deletion of work permit records through incremental load imports using the Personal Documents Information CSV template. It supports the add, update, and delete operations in a single import or via the EMP Work Permit OData API. This will replace manual one-by-one deletions in the UI, improving efficiency and data management. The use cases for this is, of course, a bulk data cleanup. It will allow HR teams to quickly remove outdated or invalid work permit records during audits or data corrections. It enables integration with external systems to manage permit updates and deletions programmatically, and streamline onboarding and offboarding. Simplifies removing work permits for terminated or transferred employees in large batches, and ultimately removing any dependency on manual one-by-one deletions. Our next release update is around the deprecation of history UI, editing UI, data viewing, and legacy people profile. Editing data in the legacy people profile will end maintenance and be deleted on November the 15th, 2027, requiring use of the new people profile experience. All clients will be impacted, with the revamped people profile launching on May 17th, 2026. SAP provides many resources for reviewing and adopting the latest experience ahead of this transition. This will impact businesses because there will be a need to early transition planning. Okay, this will allow organizations to prepare for migration from the legacy people profile to the new experience before support ends. User training and adoption to enable HR teams to train employees and managers on the updated interface and functionality ahead of the switch. And it provides an opportunity to streamline data entry and profile management using improved features in the revamped people profile. In terms of implementation effort, on each of our highlighted release updates, we have assigned an implementation effort. These can be found in the top right corner of each of our release updates in our slide deck. The appendix here details the estimated implementation effort for each of those key release updates. And we are given the categorizations of high, medium, low, or not applicable when a feature is universal and does not warrant any additional implementation. Please note that there are many more release changes for Employee Central, so for complete release analysis, you can always contact with us and view our website, or for our current clients, please reach out to your project manager or CSM. Thank you for your time, and I hope you enjoyed the recording.